What's good, YouTube? You may recall that we covered the Swiss bracket for the latest World Championship qualifier in Format Library, and we also covered the top 8 deck lists from the event, but regrettably we did not get to cover the top 8 gameplay from the event because they decided to play that out multi-day again, which it wasn't supposed to be this way, and going forward I don't think it will continue to be that way. It just so happened that the tournament ended up coinciding with Easter weekend, so I think they just decided to let the players do that. But I don't know, there's always these damn Europeans asking for more time and stuff. But yeah, I think the policy moving forward was supposed to be that the top 8 would just play out on Sunday and the Swiss would be on Saturday. I think that's probably the most sensible way to do it. And I think that's how it will be. This was just like a kind of a freak event or whatnot. So hopefully next time I can actually just cover the top 8 like normal. But obviously these decisions aren't being made by me. I want to make that clear. So if you're upset with the way the coverage of these events is unfolded, blame those Europeans. That's blame the Italians. That's all I gotta say. Moving on. We are now going to actually be looking at the top 8 gameplay because something cool Format Library does is they actually save all the replays from all the matches, so we can just kind of go back and look at them. Now a lot of people do complain about this though because it ends up playing out multi-day, so you can just painstakingly analyze your opponent's matches and stuff to prepare, which that is a legitimate thing. That is a legitimate problem that could potentially come up in tournaments, but that's neither here nor there. For now, we're just using it as content fodder for this video, which, I mean, hey, high-quality content. We're seeing some top-tier gameplay here, so top-tier gameplay, top-tier players. This is the top 8, so we're going to be going through, I think, 8 matches because we're just looking at the quarterfinals and then semifinals and then finals. So I think that should be 8 matches. Let's get to it. Starting off here, we're going to go with all 4 of the quarterfinals in a row. So we got Damon versus Cody Vaughn. Some people's Discord names are, different from their DB names, so I might be getting names wrong or not knowing who people are based on that if they're more known by a different name. So I apologize for that in advance, but it looks like we got Dragon Turbo versus Frogs. Now, Dragon Turbo is a notoriously rough matchup for Frogs, and Damon here is kind of opened a pretty cracked hand, I'm not gonna lie. Card Destruction Super Rejuve. It must be nice. At least he didn't have Future Fusion and Card Destruction Super Rejuve. Alright, so we're using the token to keep count. I really don't like when people use the token. Does anyone get pet peeves from when people use the tokens for stuff? I mean, I won't, say anything. There's some people that will get so annoyed that they'll, tell you to stop using the token or whatever. And I'm just I don't really care. But, it's mildly displeasing to me. It is mildly displeasing. You know what else is mildly displeasing? Playing Frogs, having your opponent go on their first turn, just multiple Super Rejuves and drawing their entire deck with Dragon Turbo. That is mildly displeasing. What can we do here? We can summon a Caius. Caius and Prey. I mean, look, I don't know. This one is, what are you supposed to do here as the Frog player? What are you supposed to do? We're just going to have, 10,000 billion cards? Yeah, he actually just scoops it up. That's really what you're supposed to do. That's what I would do in that situation. I understand. I get it. I empathize. Oh, this is the yeah, we mentioned we covered the top 8 deck list, so I'm probably going to be recognizing some of these decks, and this is the Thestalos Lad. It was just a Frog Monarch deck. Just full Monarch, I think. So we're going for Thestalos. I mean, I guess that's fine. Hand Rip a card is pretty good versus Dragon Turbo. If you ever summon Lad, though, Dragon Turbo is cooked. And maybe that's why the Lad decks are becoming more popular, actually, because Dragon Turbo is also becoming more popular, and it's your worst, most obnoxious matchup is Frogs, but Lad is just an auto-win button. Is that why? That might at least be part of why. So let's see. We're resolving Rejuve, draw 3. We got Mask of Restrict down and multiple Reckless, so this is not this game is not over. And Frog player probably took out, well, actually they left in their Spell Trap removal, which is smart because Dragon Turbo's on those side deck floodgates. We're going to Dust Shoot the opponent, though. That's difficult to deal with. We have an Upstart that's not going to let us go off here. However, maybe one of these Reckless Greeds will. And yeah, that is cash money. That is cash money. No, Frog player. They had everything they needed and they still lost. Oh no. Okay, okay. Wait, what? They just discarded the wrong card for trade in. Man, that choking in the quarterfinals here. Ah, no, we're just kidding. We're kidding. Okay. I mean, this is over, right? This is just like this is straight up lethal. No, we're not making Brionac. We don't need Brionac. We have Vortex, but apparently we just don't have lethal. We only have one red med, I guess, so we can't do the full like over 10k damage. That being said, hard to see how the opponent gets out of this one. I don't know. They gotta like okay, they need that Trag, but then they vortex the Trag, and now we draw into another Fader, and our Treeborn gets crowed as well. Oh no, we set a Fader, bring back Drago, and yeah, that's real unfortunate game there for our Frog player. If they could just have gotten that Light and Darkness Dragon out, they'd have won, but nope, 'twas not to be. Still just an obnoxious matchup apparently. And Mask of Restricts too in the side is just irritating. Okay, next match we have is Light Angel versus Ronnie Tsunami. It is a Blackwing Mirror, cursed, but you know it's actually cursed though. Double Whirlwind, double. He's gonna use one of the Whirlwinds. Being conservative here. I wonder why. Just playing around heavy. But each Whirlwind replaces itself, and it's not like you're setting back row with. I guess he wanted to set the Dust Tornado. Okay. So maybe that makes some sense. The opponent's just gonna go Brain. Go into an Armor Master. We get an end phase Dust Tornado. If this hits the Icarus attack, okay, it hits the Judgment. Hits the Judgment. We're playing here. Ronnie Tsunami has a chance. All right, we go for Brain Control. Yeah, this is not great. We can no longer Icarus now. All right, we're gonna Icarus, but yeah, we're gonna have Whirlwind, summon another dude, get a Gale, but he's low. He could maybe just die somehow. Is there a Vayu in the grave? No, he's going to go to 100 life, but I don't know. I feel like he might just win from this position. Someone, it is second Kalute, so we just get like a Bora and then stack, and then we have two Kalutes backing up our field. Would top deck Soroka even be enough? I don't think so. Double Kalute is like 28, so go to, oh, maybe it would be enough. What would, this is we don't need to pontificate on this hypothetical, but yeah, they don't draw Sirocco anyway. They're gonna go for a deep prison here. Okay, we draw into a Lure of Darkness. We miss, and now we're dead. Now we are just dead, right? Because double Kalute is it's a fair bit of damage. Man, why didn't you double Kalute the first one? Just like style points, I guess. Okay, moving on. Game number 2. Light Angel. I mean, man, opened double Whirlwind. Sure. He didn't even use both Whirlwinds though. He like used them. He just used the one or used them one after another or something. The first one got like Icarus, and then he activated the second one. That's what happened. So Sirocco just does dumb things in the mirror, and opponent has a Whirlwind starting, but we have Dust Tornado and Icarus attack, so we got some good answers to potentially stop the Infinite Plus train. We are going to Dust in their draw phase. So we just think this might be Starlight Road, I guess. I feel like that telegraphs your Icarus really hard, but... And it's not even that good, unless it is actually like Starlight Road. Well, the Icarus is going to go off now. They kind of, sort of played into it. I don't know. I don't know what that was about, but... Yeah, I feel like it should have been super obvious, but we're going to summon the Bora. I mean, the ticking time bomb here is we have the Dark Arm Dragon, but our Bora getting banished is actually kind of rough, because it means the Blizzard is dead. So our ability to actually get this Dark Arm Dragon live is pretty limited. We need to find another normal summon. And we do. We find a Gale. All right. We're going to have their dude that might just get colluded. Nope. He's going to let it die. He's got that Vayu in hand. Or he's got Vayu in grave too. So just going to go into an Armor Master. Okay. Are we going to go for the Icarus attack? We are not. We're going to use it now? This thing was summoned by Vayu, so we can just run it over. Opponent goes for their Icarus attack. Presumably we chain our Icarus attack. No reason to Judgment, really. Like, pay 4,000. Pay 4,000 and you lose the Judgment anyway. Yeah, fantastic. Okay. Man, we were going to win. We were actually going to win. We had Dad, but they had double Kalute for game. It had to be double Kalute, too. It was just, like, not enough without double Kalute. Dang. This mirror match is so cursed. Does anyone out there like the Blackwing Mirror? I don't think they do. It's kind of good that it's sort of just become another tier 1 deck. All right. We're going to summon Shura. So the opponent is on Grepher. So this must be the Blackwing build that had one Dark Grepher in it. And like a third Vayu. and 1 deck dev main. I think that was what it was. I try to remember. I did this top 8 video like a week ago or something. So end phase Dust Tornado, and we've got the Whirlwind Shura. Gonna go for a Gale. Okay, we're gonna have this thing, but I think it still just crashes with our Shura if we hit into the Collude here. We're using the Vayu. Okay, I mean the Collude here is value because like you take out the Shura, you don't take any damage. The Vayu goes to graveyard. However, we do have a lot to play into here. There's multiple monsters and a Whirlwind and a spooky back row, which isn't real, at least, and we kind of have to go for it anyway, so the back row is not really intimidating us. We're going for Brionac, and we're going to use that Vayu. We're just using everything. We're just going for game. Is this game? Oh, I think this is game. Dang. I think it was the right play, though. It was definitely the right play to just go for it there, because, like, if you don't, then every top deck Blackwing just, like, screws you with the Whirlwind. Man, and in the Blackwing mirror, Whirlwind is just, like, it's even more obnoxious because it's on the field one way or another twice as often. So, man, not fair, not fair. But Light Angel going to take it there. Collude for game. Every game, actually, I think. Definitely a certifiable C moment there. Okay, next match here, we got my boy Fitz. Yes, I was waiting to get to some Fitz gameplay. All right, did he win RPS? He did not. Going second, but he has Trap Dust Shoot. So, I mean, hey, that's pretty good. That can kind of equalize when you're going second. So long as they don't set their whole hand, which doesn't usually happen in Edison format. Typhoon going to be used on a random back row. Doesn't really matter which one he hits. I guess that one was a little bit worse for Yandere to hit. Yeah, this is Yandere, actually. Yandere, legendary Blackwing player. So how does Fitz win this? How will Fitz find a way? Will Fitz find a way? I mean, perhaps. Let's see. He's going for Minecon. Attacking with the Plague. You're crazy, bro. Does he just know Yandeme's build? Does he know he's, like, not on... No, there's a D prison right there. Just, like, hoping that it's not another D prison, I guess. Just hoping. And, yeah, holding that Gale definitely seems like the right play, but get very punished by the Spirit Reaper here. Are we going for the Storm? We are not. Are we going for the Storm now? Nope. How about now? Are we ever... Okay. Very patient with that Storm, which I guess just waiting until he had a play. Because, like, before, you would have just been storming to, I don't know, hit over a Vayu. Here we're going to make a Goyo Guardian. We're going to rip the Collude. So the opponent's top decking. They're on one card here. What can they draw? Blizzard? Just Blizzard, I think. Like, Blizzard is the only... Yeah. All right, we're going to Shura, hit into the Spirit Reaper. That doesn't really do much. Are we going to yoink the Shura? We are not going to, because we don't want him to be able to top deck another Shura and make, like, a Catastor, which would then out the Goyo. All right, he draws into heavy. We have end phase Typhoon, and that is going to be game number 1. Moving on, game number 2. Fitz, very well played in game number 1. Let's see if he can keep it up in game number 2. Gets dust shooted, though. Now you are the one who receives the dust shoot. You were the one who receives the dust shoot, and you're going second, so it's like twice as bad. Book of Moon, but we have D Prison to kind of maybe somehow stabilize here. Is the opponent going to go for Special Gale Black Rose? No, they're going to Special Gale Armor Master, and then go into Blizzard Brionic. Huh? Yandere is doing some weird... Why did we prison that one? Shouldn't you prison the Brio? I guess, like, Vayu maybe could be a thing later, but... I don't know, I feel like prison the Brios maybe just figure he's out of cards and he can't keep bouncing things. I guess that's a possibility. We're going to go into Goyo. Goyo gets bottomless. Brio's going to hit over. It's the Mizuki. Okay, we draw into MST, which is a great answer to that Royal Oppression the opponent just set. And now we just make Goyo Guardian. We steal the Brionic, and we can do synchro plays if we want. We can go into maybe a Stardust. Doesn't seem bad. Yeah, going to go make a Stardust. Opponent's going to set a Ashura. Dark Armed not live, but maybe conceivably could be, but I think we're probably going to win the game before that at this rate. Yeah, we swing and they draw DD Crow. That's not going to do it. That's not gonna, Fitz just obliterates Yandere. What an absolute gamer. Okay, final match of the quarterfinals. Oh, wait, I guess it's going to work out to being 7 matches. All right, I did the math wrong there. So we got Rip Kid No Cry playing, well, looks like Diva Hero, maybe, but it could be something different. And we've got Zach. Zach is playing his legendary Vayu Turbo build, which I remember I was just like, we should call this Vayu Turbo and rename regular Vayu Vayu Regular. Vayu Regular. Do we like Vayu Regular better or Vayu Normal? I think Vayu Regular sounds better. Yeah, I'm a fan of that. So this is Vayu Turbo now. We're calling this Vayu Turbo. It's been rebranded. Everyone changed the name. So things starting off decently for Rip Kid No Cry. We got a dad in our hand, which could potentially be live soon. We got a judgment set. But, I don't know, Zach Savage has like a lot of stuff here. He can go for his own Caius. We're probably going to have to just burn our Solemn Judgment on that Caius. What are we doing? Set return. He's still under Reckless for another turn, and this is just lethal. He can return to stay alive, but that's like... Now he's just scooping it up. Why did he scoop it up, actually? Couldn't he have still just gone card destruction, try to find it out or something? Return to stay alive? Oh, wait. Rip Kid No Cry is playing the Diva Hero build that sided into just full-on Hero Beat. I remember that one. I do remember that one. That was very funny. So the side deck is just like 15 Hero Beat cards. Like Aliases, Gem Sparks, some Hero Blasts, I think some Ocean, some other thing. Like the Honest, too, probably are in there. I don't remember the exact 15, but it was just like all Hero Beat cards. Just all Hero Beat cards. So we're just playing Hero Beat now. We've switched decks. So Zach gonna go for a Foolish Burial. Send a Plague Spreader. Stack for the Plague Spreader. Okay, Tribute, Summon Elfin. This is a weird play. Did we just like choose not to dust shoot them there too? I feel like we could have dust shooted them. Dust shot them? Dust shot them? No. There's no way. We're still just not doing it. We're still... Alright. Cold Wave Return. That's pretty spooky. Gonna go into a Dark End Dragon. Take out the set monster. Swing over everything. And we're under Cold Wave and we've got 7 spell traps. I don't know what we're supposed to... Yeah, we're just gonna scoop it up. So going into game number 3 here. Still keeping with the just a full-on Hero Beat approach here for Rip Kid No Cry. Gonna set 2 and pass. Let's see. Zach Savage doesn't have a terrible hand. He's got a Dark Grepher. Gonna go Armageddon Knight, though. Send Mally pass. Okay, well, we're gonna be taking some heat this turn, definitely. Swing over at the Android. Swing over with the Stratos. It's gonna be a matter of can we make some kind of big Cold Wave play here, I guess. So what do? We can go Cold Wave, Special Summon Grepher, sends... We send Elfin. Now we use the Vayu to go into an Armor Master, normal summon the Plague Spreader, make Bryonic, attack for 25? I don't know, I don't feel... Dude. Did it... He just, like, did it again. He just... We didn't catch it, though. He just set cards under Cold Wave. This isn't a top 8 match in a tournament, by the way. No one's allowed to complain when, like, DB randos cheat in my replay reviews anymore. They did this shit in a top 8 game. I mean, maybe it just didn't matter. Yeah, he was probably going to win anyway, but, like... Still, though. Still. What is happening? Okay, gonna go into the Silver Wind. Gonna banish the Maui to try and stay alive, but I think we are so completely, totally dead. What is there? Necro Gardener? That's still not enough, though. So, unfortunately, Zach going to go down. It's a shame. His deck is very cool, but not going to be enough. Okay, next match we've got, moving on, semifinals, we've got Fitz versus Rip Kid No Cry, who just won his match by cheating, Lamau. Not really, but, you know, there was cheating, I'm pretty sure, there. Okay. What do we got, Fitz? What do we got? We're just summoning Gale. Okay. Gonna attack? Are we letting that through? Probably just gonna let that through, and there's not much to be accomplished by deprisoning at this point. We're going to Special Prodigy in defense mode, which you also can't do. Rip Kid No Cry just keeps cheating in these matches, man. I don't know. I don't know what's happening here. How does he keep getting away with it? How does he keep getting away with it? Tell me you play Urbellum, Fitz. Tell me. Okay, we don't. We're just going to Tribute Summon Caius. I mean, that's fair, you know. We got the Gale to play around Gores. We got rid of the Mally for free. We did a ton of damage. All right, we're going to go in for Magical Android here. Hit over the Gale, set some back row. Hopefully just, like, set it all, yeah. You're not really in a position where you can afford to not set it all. Oh, no. Tell me Fitz isn't going to go Stardust Dad. Oh, no. That is not good. Okay, he has to Bottomless or he's dead. So, yeah, Stardust Negate going to go through. We're going to hit the return. Are we going to chain the return? No, we are not. I think it would have been less damage if we had chained the return, because then he has to, like, choose... No, he just, like, doesn't want to hit over the Mally, right? So, yeah. I don't know. We might have had life points to, like, brain control top deck or something. We'd have had 1750, so, yeah. Rip no cry. Not only cheating, but misplaying egregiously. He did it again. He summoned Prodigy in defense. Look at this cheater, man. Just like these, it's flagrant. It's blatant. It's repeated. Oh man. Well, Rip Kid No Cry's got a hand with 2 Mallies in it. I mean, it's just not fair. He did it again. Third time. He's cheated 3 times with Infernal Prodigy. Fitz, why do you keep letting him do this? Fitz, you can't let him do this. You can't let him do this. He's cheating you, Fitz. Alright, well, Dark Arm Dragon going to go off. We're going to chain that compulsory, put it back. I mean, well, we got to hit over a Mally, I guess. They keep getting draws off the Prodigies, though. We're going to swing with our Pyramid Turtle. That eats a D-Prison. Not great. Maybe we should have just done the Card Trooper thing. I think that eating a D-Prison maybe wouldn't be as bad. Now we're going to do the Card Trooper thing, playing around Bottomless Trap Hole. Unfortunately, we don't mill a zombie, and we don't draw a Dark either. Wait, we did mill a zombie? Did we mill that, or was that just down there from something before? Maybe it was just there. I don't know. We banished the other Mally. So, yeah, I guess just keeping him off that Dark Arm Dragon, which definitely scary. We drawn to Transmigration. You were not siding this card, Fitz. I don't even remember seeing this in your side deck. I don't... Maybe I just didn't look at Fitz's side deck. That's possible. I don't always look at every side deck. Side decks are pretty boring. They all look the same, but, you know. Maybe Fitz is cheating, too. Maybe Fitz is also cheating. This wasn't in his side. He just, like, pre'd for Rip Kid No Cry. Which I don't really think this card is pre for Diva Hero anyway, which is sometimes Hero Beat. He didn't go into the Hero Beat thing in this match, though. I guess he thinks that Hero Beat is worse against zombies, which is probably correct. What do you go into Hero Beat against? I wondered about this before. Like, maybe... I don't know, maybe... No, probably not frogs. Definitely Blackwings, like, obviously, but... I guess there were other... He went into Hero Beat against... What was he against before? It was like the Vayu Turbo deck. Vayu Turbo squared. Well, we're going to special out Gref for Summon Diva. This is definitely... Could potentially make a... What? An RDA. Okay, that actually outs it. We draw into Caius, and... Yeah, we're going to Caius that Red Dragon Archfiend, which feels pretty good, because they use like 3 cards to make that thing. Now we're going to summon out the Turtle, and the opponent's just on a Diva. They don't have a Gilman index, so they can't make a Taster here, I don't think. Yeah, Gilman's in the grave. They can go for Miracle, and they have no heroes. They have no heroes. He's cheating again. Okay. Well, Rip Kid No Cry, unable to cheat himself to victory by specialing Prodigy in defense mode and then tribute summoning the Malicious. Opened a pretty bad hand game 3, actually. I opened double Mally. He tried. He almost had it. He almost had it. But Fitz, ultimately, going to be the champion. Okay, the other semi-final match we have is Light Angel versus... whoever this guy is, the Dragon Turbo player from before, who I don't really recognize. Light Angel playing Blackwings, pretty good matchup for Dragon Turbo. I guess we end phase snipe with the MST, which is pretty much the best thing to do in this situation, given that you are against Dragon Turbo. I guess you could just save it for Few, but that's not really productive, because it's like, they're not even guaranteed to draw that Few, and even if they do, it's not like as important to their game plan as it is in regular Dragons. So, going to bring out a Quackimera Drago, try to attack. We got a Dimensional Prison, activating Super Rejuve, activate Magical Stone, discard 2 dragons, get back another Super Rejuve, activate Super Rejuve number 2 and 3. So we're going to be drawing 6 in the end phase. And they're going to find Red Med, Future Fusion, Debris Dragon, so lots of gas potentially for next turn. We're going to go Whirlwind, Tribute Summon the Sirocco. We're going to stack everything onto the Bora, which is enough to attack for not quite game. Not quite game. Did we have enough if we did this Vayu thing? I don't think so. Oh, maybe we did. What is this? 23? 4,000? We needed 56? And this is 4... We needed 56, right? I feel like we could have won if we had gone for it, but maybe we're just like thinking he's got that Tragodia for sure. And we want to play around it, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a lot to play into here, though. Royal Oppression and Solemn Judgment. Daemon's gonna need some stuff for sure. Definitely not going to be trivial for him to just out all of this. We're going for card destruction. Okay, draw a bunch. There's that Tragodia we could have had last turn. Would have been nice. All right, we Whitestone going to add us a Blue Eyes. We go for cards of consonants. We draw 2 more. Trade in the Blue Eyes. Draw 2 more. We have Pot of Avarice. Maybe to draw even more cards. We upstarted the Heavy Storm. We go for the Heavy Storm, but there's just a Stardust there. I don't know. We have Magical Stone to add it back, but now there's a Solemn Judgment. So. Yeah, we just scoop. Actually, we can't deal with that. We can't deal with the double negation. We had to bait the Stardust with something somehow, and Heavy Storm, and then Magical Stone back the Heavy Storm. I guess that was the only way. Torrential going to be used immediately on shore because we don't want them to have an Icarus attack, I guess. But oh man, we're just using it right away because we have Decree set. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. We are going to Decree here to stop the instant fusion from getting negated. Go into Prime Material Dragon, hit in directly. Super Rejuvenation, draw 2. Did we discard one earlier? Oh yeah, we traded. Okay, makes sense. All right, we're going to go double set, but obviously our sets don't do anything. There's a Decree and a Prime Mat. The opponent is definitely not going to be too concerned about our back row. They go into Quackimero Drago. Definitely even more annoying. Now we can't special summon guys, but we can hit over it with our Sirocco. Unfortunately, all these trap cards, man, they're just not doing it. Anything. Decree is such a cracked card, man. That card is it's pretty good. We go Magical Stone, try to get back the instant fusion, but DD Crow going to stop that. However, whoa. Trident Dragon going to hit the board. We're going to give our guy 1 extra attack because I think that's all we need. Definitely don't want to turn off our Decree anyway. Now the issue is if he has Kalut though. If he has Kalut, you're not in a great spot. We're just going for it anyway though, and he does not have Kalut. Obviously we're committed at this point, so going to win that one. Okay, moving on to a game number 3. Who will take it? Who will take it? We open an okay hand, and our opponent opens also just like an okay hand. No one opening too great here. We're going to resolve a cards of consonants, but that's kind of it. What do we do? Set Raikou, set Decree? Just set Decree. Okay. Don't want to let him specialist Sirocco, apparently. We draw into Heavy Storm. Now we set Raikou. Now they swing in. What do we just kill their monster because we have Decree set? Yeah, that seems to be what we are going to be doing. And we're just passing. Dang. Daemon cannot draw a trade-in or a tuner to save his life, though. And we're going to go swing over this Drago with the Sirocco for free. Alright, set another back row. Now we have Royal Decree. We set a Vortex. Tragodia could potentially, possibly, somehow do something here, but I think this is just game, right? Yeah, it's just 5k damage, so we just die, and then the Trag isn't able to save us. That's real unfortunate. Really unfortunate, but kind of predictable at the same time. So unfortunately, Daemon going to go down. Blackwings will be advancing to the finals. And who will Blackwings be facing? That's right, Fitz. My teammate, my beloved comrade in card games. We got Fitz going up against Light Angel. Light Angel opens up Whirlwind going second, which is going to be nice. He plays around the bottomless trap hole as well to get his search. We're just going to summon a Mizuki Swing. Unfortunately, there's Dimensional Prison. We're going to go ahead and we're going to set that MST. We're bottomless the Shora, which is, hey, that's progress. We're setting, and we pass. End phase Typhoon. Now we pretty much have to go for Instant Fusion Caius. I think it's pretty reasonable to just Caius the monster here. Turn off, like, potential blizzards and play around Kalut as well. Because you got that Dust Tornado and Bottomless Trap Hole to potentially deal with Whirlwind here. And we're going to set them both. The opponent summons a Gale, and we will Dust Tornado the Black Whirlwind, so no search for them, but they're just going to run over our guy, unfortunately. We draw into a Dimensional Prison. Are we going to use that on the Gale, maybe? We will use it on the Gale. They book their own Gale. Now we got to draw a monster. We don't. We draw into Return, which is not too helpful here. They Typhoon our Return from the different dimension, and they just slap us for another 2100. All right, Fitz. Got to draw a monster here, my dude. Draws into Caius. That's not going to do it. The Book of Life is dead because the graveyard is empty. So we are just getting beat to death by little Blackwing dudes, and there's a Kalut as well. Add insult to injury there. Unfortunate for Fitz. Moving on to game number 2. Fitz opens a pretty solid hand. Set D Prison, set Tomato. We are just going to set 3. Set Shora as well, I guess. Alright, swing into it with the Card Trooper. That just gives us a free plus, which I guess it would have even if the Shora was in attack mode because there's no Kalut. Although maybe you can like bluff Kalut, I don't know. It doesn't seem that great, though. We're going to dust randomly. We hit one of the 2D prisons. Now we're going to brain control. Synchro level 6 into an armed wing. We didn't use the trooper mill. I don't know how I feel about it. Because if you hit a Vayu, you feel really good, right? I don't know. We're going to hit over the tomato. Opponent Fitz going for that storm. Do we have plays? The play is crash, get to the tuner, synchro for Brionic, get Mizuki pitch to bounce their guy back. And now we're feeling very good. We are feeling very good here. Book of Life as well. We're going to Crow, but your Shura is still getting banished, so no Blizzard make level 8 or level 6 synchro for you. Now we're going to go Brio pitch, Typhoon being chained. We're going to Mizuki, bring back a Goblin Zombie, stack for Plague, and this is not enough to go for game unless we have our normal summon still, which we do. So we're going to swing in for 300, and the opponent going to drop the whole way down to 0. Very nicely played by Fitz there in game number 2. On to game number 3. This is what will decide it all, I think. These finals, I think, are just single Elim. I do think they're single Elim, so yeah, whoever wins this is taking the entire thing. Will it be Fitz? Will it be Light Angel? Who knows? We're just going to Typhoon the Whirlwind, making absolutely sure this goes through. And there was an Icarus attack set, so definitely good to just use that Typhoon. All right, we're going to hit over the Goblin Zombie. What do? We're not trying to swing right now. I guess we just go for Deep Prison. Icarus attack, going to be chained. Not an optimal Icarus attack, but we just want our thing to go to the graveyard so that we can have the setup for the Blizzard. And we're still in an okay spot anyway. We draw into Trap Stun, just going to set that and pass. Fitz not really putting anything on the field right now. Okay, he's going to bring out the Goblin. Goblin going to swing. Maybe we could have just summoned a Plague and gone for a play. Now we get blown out by Storm. That is unfortunate that he had that pro set heavy there. We do get a search, though. We're not down that bad. We go for that Zombie Master. So we probably just prio pitch the Mizuki. Royal Oppression going to be used, though. That is tough. That is tough. Because all of our plays right now involve special summoning. What can we realistically do? We could take the Shora with the brain control and maybe just like run over his guy, try to synchro, make him use that Royal Oppression, and then set the, whoa. He plays Gale in his deck. I forgot. Yo, we just get a free +1 there. We synchro main 2, go into Urbellum just to force out that Royal Oppression usage. Set the compulsory, but unfortunately that will get sniped by the Dust Tornado. Just going to summon a Blizzard attack. All right, set Icarus. Do we set them both? We do not. We're going to kill our own card so that we can just clear the board, make a, yeah, tough. Even if we had Step Road there, we weren't going to be okay, because now I can just make a 6 and attack for game. So unfortunate. Close match, close games, but Fitz going to go down. Still finishing second place, very impressive by Fitz, and of course very impressive by Light Angel, running the gauntlet, going the whole way and taking first. And with that, we have concluded the gameplay from the top 8 of the Edison at WCQ. I guess they did play out full top 16 since this cut to top 16. I forgot to mention that at the beginning of the video. I think I just talked about top 8, but yeah, these things, do they usually cut to top 16? I think they might, but yeah, I don't want to go over that many games because that's like a lot. That's like a 3-hour video or something. So yeah, if you're in top 16 or whatever and you pseudo bubbled, I'm sorry. I apologize, but that's like it's way too long of a video for me, and my voice will get tired or something of talking over all that replay. So yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. Hope you guys enjoyed this high tier, high level gameplay. I definitely enjoy watching this type of stuff. So hope you did as well. Let me know what you thought in the comments. I will see you next time. As always, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Furthermore, if you enjoy my content, you should think about becoming a channel member. You get access to tons of bonus content, and it's a great way to help support the channel.